What does selling have to do with being a music teacher and/or performing artist? Nothing, right? Selling is for used car salesmen, online coaches, and network marketers. Well, no, actually selling is for everyone. And the more you resist learning how to sell, the fewer students and opportunities you'll attract. Recently, I read this comment from a music teacher. I'm very uncomfortable with the sales offer part of being an independent teacher. I struggle with knowing how to present lessons to prospective students in a way that doesn't feel like I'm selling something. Can you relate to this teacher? I sure could. Here's the thing. You are selling something, but selling doesn't have to feel icky or salesy. There is a way to sell that won't make you feel uncomfortable and will attract your dream students. But right now, you probably don't know how, and you don't have enough students to experiment, right? Your income with your independent studio is not consistent, but the pay at the more consistent studios out there is really crappy. I remember when I was in exactly the same position as you are now, I was scared to commit just to my independent studio, even though the lessons I taught inside my city's local guitar store only paid me a third of what I charged privately. I didn't know where the next student would come from if someone else wasn't funneling them directly to me. But guess what, my friend? You are in a much better position than I was. You've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Clubhouse. Pick your passion. Mastering just one of these social apps can fill your independent studio to overflow. The thing is, 1, you actually need to master the app, and 2, you need to learn how to sell. Here's something I constantly emphasize inside my course, The Profitable Performer Revolution. Your discomfort with selling has less to do with the art of selling itself and more to do with your imposter syndrome. Sure, we've all had bad experiences being sold to, maybe a cold DM or 2 or 100, but that's not you, is it? You're not cold DMing people, and if you are, stop. That's why in today's video, we'll cover one simple yet surprising question to ask yourself that will change everything when it comes to filling your studio. Hi, I'm Fiona, biz coach for performing artists, covering all things mindset, marketing, and monetization. Are you a singer, musician, or performing artist interested in a profitable, consistent, sustainable career? Then take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. New videos every Wednesday. And don't forget to check out the links in the description below for free resources and community that will help you to become a truly profitable performer. Listen, I get it. You want a full studio, but you don't have enough students. In fact, each month you're worried about exactly how much income is coming in versus flowing out. You thought being an independent teacher would be better than working at a low-paid studio. But you simply don't know how to consistently attract students. At least at the studio, they handled the sales, right? They may not have paid you much, but you didn't have to deal with that uncomfortable feeling of having to sell prospective students on your lessons. I mean, what would you say, right? Here's the thing. You do want a full studio. You want to stop worrying about money. You want consistent income. And you definitely do not want to feel like you're competing with other teachers for students. Seriously, it would be a dream to have student inquiries showing up in your DMs and inbox, right? But you haven't done the work. What work? The work to learn how to sell and how to show up effectively online. Selling is a skill, and like any skill, piano, dance, acting, it requires practice. And you do know all about practicing, right? When was the last time you mentioned your lesson packages? Are you building a community online? Are you sharing student testimonials on a regular basis? These strategies are all connected to selling. But how can you show up and practice selling when selling still feels so uncomfortable? Here's what I think is really going on. I truly believe you're underestimating your own value, and you're forgetting how important lessons and learning an art form are to everyone's health and well-being. Don't you agree? So here's that simple question I mentioned at the beginning of this video. What if you not selling and rarely, if ever, mentioning your lessons or other offers meant your dream student never learned how to express herself artistically? Let me ask you again. What if you not selling and rarely, if ever, mentioning your lessons or other offers meant your dream student never learned to express herself artistically? So tell me in the comments, how do you feel about selling now? The truth is music lessons are absolutely life-changing. I know mine were. I took private one-to-one singing lessons for over 3 decades, 30 years. Over the years, I learned how to sing really well. I also learned how to teach. I learned self-expression and confidence. Taking singing lessons began my journey of personal growth and development. They brought me closer to Source, to God. They boosted my self-esteem and have given me immense satisfaction. What about you? Here's some homework, and I really want you to do this. Use these next questions as journal prompts. Seriously, write these down right now. Your answers will increase your desire to sell because they'll remind you how very important music lessons, acting, dance, singing are to your dream students. Okay, here we go. How have lessons changed your life? Let me repeat the question. How have your lessons changed your life? What are you most proud of when it comes to your music, acting, singing, dance? What gifts have your lessons given to you, like increased confidence or meaning to your life? Again, what are you most proud of and what gifts have your lessons brought to your life? What would your life be like without having taken lessons? Can you even imagine a life without music or acting or dancing or singing, whatever it is that you're passionate about? Can you imagine a life without it? And what about your teachers? Did you have a specific teacher who modeled for you the type of person you wanted to become? Or who held space for you to discover exactly who you are as both a musician and a human being? Did you have a teacher who did the exact opposite of what you want to model? Did you have a teacher who tore you down? Honestly, I've had both, and both influenced my teaching and coaching style today. So whether your drive to show up and be a great teacher comes from past positive or past negative experiences, what matters is that you do want to help your students in developing a lifelong love of their art form. These journal prompts will strengthen your teaching, but not just that. Because if you're anything like me, reflecting on how much you've gained from your own experience with lessons will provide exactly the energy you need to push past your own discomfort and show up to sell with enthusiasm. Do you see what I mean? I hope this video was helpful. I truly believe music and art in general have the power to change the world and uplift the planet. But not just that. Because if you're anything like me, reflecting on how much you've gained from your own experience with lessons will provide exactly the energy you need to push past your own discomfort and show up to sell with enthusiasm. Do you see what I mean? It's the same for me now as I sell my programs that will help you with your marketing, your mindset, and your monetization. I know how much they will change your life. It's exactly the same thing. Get it? I hope this video was helpful. I truly believe music and art in general have the power to change the world and uplift the planet. As a musician and music teacher, actor, singer, dancer, it's your duty to show up and sell so more people can experience the power of art. Each student you teach produces a ripple in the fabric of the cosmos. I hope you're with me because together we make the world a more beautiful, livable, bearable, musical place. Want more support with sales? Register for my free 60-minute social media masterclass, link in the description. And then join my free Facebook group. Remember, I made it especially for performing artists. Here you'll find resources, community, and more guidance for your performing business so you can finally become your own best advocate and CEO. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, where I do quick and useful mini trainings every week. Link in the description below. Are you ready to show up and sell? I hope so. Just remember how your own music lessons, acting lessons, etc. have positively impacted your life. Want more videos like this one? Let me know by liking and sharing this video. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and definitely reach out in the comments below with what other topics you'd like me to cover to help you rock your business. Want to learn more about developing your business as a performing artist? Then watch these videos next. And as always, go out into the world and let your light shine. You deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.